What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So check this out. I'm just sharing my experiences here in Mexico. The purpose of this website, Move Abroad and Thrive, is to just share with folks how your quality of your life can just drastically improve just by changing your location, going somewhere where your dollar just goes so much further or farther. I still got to figure that out. And I'm gonna give you an example. So my refrigerator, what's up, Booger Lug? My refrigerator that I bought on Facebook Marketplace, which probably was a bad idea to begin with, went bad. So I got the guy here fixing my stuff. So this was all I could salvage. This stuff was in the freezer. And my housekeeper was here today, and she came through and cleared all the bad stuff that went bad in the refrigerator, because they just went dead the other day. So the freezer was the only thing that was cool. So anyhow, point of the matter is this. I'm thinking it's gonna cost me a whole lot of money to have somebody come out here and fix my freezer and my refrigerator. So again, benefits, your money go further. So I went online, found a repair guy who fixed refrigerators, and he charged 250 pesos, Mexican pesos, to come out, diagnose, and repair plus parts. So 250 Mexican pesos is about $12.50. I'm thinking it's gonna be a whole lot more. So like if your washing machine or your dryer go out at home, you know them jokers charge like $75 just to show up. And then whatever labor they add on to that and the parts, I mean, you could be paying $150, $200 just to have your dryer fixed. So he figured out what the problem was. Let me go on back up in here. There was something going on with the electrical here, and he showed it to me because he rigged up some electrical wires, and it was some part that was connected to this thing. And he said, so I got to go to the store and I got to go get the part. And so he said the part going to run about 200 to 300 Mexican pesos. So that's about 200. So that's about $10 to $15 for the part. So that's what I'm in for, $10 to $15 for the part, plus the $12.50 for him to come out. Now, he said my refrigerator will run like it's brand new. He checked everything else, all the other parts, said everything looked good. And he said it should run fine for the next couple of years at least. Said it was a good deal that I paid for in the marketplace, and that thing there just went out. So my point in saying all that is, your money just goes so much further. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to live from check to check. Your expenses can decrease overnight. I would have easily spent about $65, $75, $95 just for the guy to show up to look at my refrigerator. And like I say, he had to go back to a store or an appliance store to get the part because he didn't have it on him. Ain't costing me no more extra money. And so that is the benefit of moving abroad and thriving. That's the whole premise of this website, Move Abroad and Thrive. You can live a much better quality life if you're willing to relocate elsewhere. You know what I mean? And Mexico, Colombia the same way, wherever you go. I'm going to continue traveling to these different countries so I can document, report, talk to other families that are living in these countries and let you hear it from their mouths, just so that you can see that there's lots of folks doing it. There are hundreds of thousands of Americans currently living in Mexico full time. This is home for them. But see, they don't cover all of that in the media or on the news. This place here, man, I'm telling you, it looks just like the United States, but at a 50 to 60, 70% discount. You know what I mean? So I have a maid who come by. She came by today. She cleaned my whole house for 450 pesos. That comes out to about, what's that? $22? $22.50. She got here at 8 a.m. What time is it? She left about 30 minutes. Okay, it's 2:42. So she left at I'm gonna say she left at 2 o'clock. So she got here at 8 a.m. and left at 2. That's from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. She was here for 6 hours. That cost me $22.50. If she came every day, it's even cheaper. The quality of I don't have to clean up. I mean, I'm a dude. I'll let the place run and be jacked up. But she come through. They came and picked my laundry up today. All of our laundry, mine, hers, the other one that's upstairs. They came through, picked the laundry up at 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. It'll be here probably in the next 30, 45 minutes. It's gonna cost me about, what, $12 maybe? And that's all of our clothes for the whole week. That's what I'm talking about with being okay with the idea of relocating somewhere where it's comfortable and benefits you. Man, you don't gotta stay in that house where you at trying to impress folks or not leaving because you don't wanna look bad or you're trying to save face. Man, forget all that, man. Go where you can go and live your best life. My little one upstairs, she take ballet. I'm paying almost $200 a month. And she go to classes 2 days a week in the US. She going 6 days a week here, and it's $50 a month. Same thing with the other one's guitar lessons. I got a pool guy who come by. We had a storm yesterday, wind blowing, so I got all these leaves in my pool. But the pool guy come by, and he gonna come in, check the pH, put the little chlorine or whatever he put in there. He gonna clean all that out. And if he need to drain the pool, $6. $6. Now, the next house I get, I'm gonna get one of them big old giant pools like my neighbor. I got a neighbor across the way. Man, his stuff off the chain. I was like, that's what I'm gonna get. I was rushing to get a house, but man, I'm gonna get me I'm going all out when this lease is up. You know what I mean? I love this place. I mean, I like my place. So we don't got no furniture. Still putting stuff together, piecing everything. And so I just have a sofa. I got a couch upstairs, and I'll do a proper tour, not a couch, but each of us got our beds upstairs. And man, I'm loving this spot. I got plenty of room. This thing go 3 levels up. Each bedroom on its own floor, essentially, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I go up there. But this is home. I'm paying less, man. I was spending more in my old 2-bedroom apartment with roaches, with roach fest up in there. You know what I'm saying? I paid more in that apartment than I am in this house. This is cheaper, and I got a pool. I mean, where did this happen at? Certainly not in the good old US of A. And now, trust me, I love my country. I don't got nothing. I don't got no problems. I served in the Air Force. You know what I mean? I wear my American flag hat. You know what I mean? I ain't leave because I got problems. I left because I wanted to get creative and make my bread grow, make my money go further or farther or further. Now, a lot of folk complain about the U.S. I get it. I understand. I don't want to take anything from the U.S. I'm not going to see it. But they sure keep that U.S. dollar. They ain't complaining about that. They ain't complaining about the benefits of that U.S. passport. That U.S. passport opens up opportunities and doors for you to travel all over the world. You flash that passport, it means something in different parts of the world. And that U.S. dollar that hits your bank account every month allows you to come to these places and live like a king. You know what I mean? So while folks is complaining, don't that's not true. That U.S. dollar is the sole reason why many folks are able to be out here doing this. You know what I mean? So I try to look at both sides of the coin. If you want to give up your citizenship and talking about you want, I understand. Give up that U.S. dollar and see how long it'll be before you be running back over there to get some more of them U.S. dollars so that you can maintain that quality of life. You know what I mean? So that put the whole thing in perspective. So I want to get creative and figure out ways to make my money stretch so that I can have the quality of life that I want. $50 ballet lessons compared to $200 a month ballet lessons. $12.50 for this man to come fix my stuff. $22 for somebody to come in here and clean up a big old house with 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, sweep out my driveway. Let me show you that. Sweep out my driveway, took out all my trash. Came out here, cleaned up all this. I get loud, so I ain't want to disturb my neighbors. So this is my little community. Come in through the gate. Neighbor pushing a Tesla right up here. Shoot, don't get it twisted. Folks ain't hurting. This is my little driveway. She came in, cleaned that up. My sidewalk light up at night. Got these overhead lights. I made play pretty. Let's give credit where credit is due. It's that US dollar and that US passport that opens up these types of opportunities and privileges for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So that's all I wanted to rant about for a few minutes. Your quality of life can change overnight if you're willing to get uncomfortable with your lifestyle, if you're willing to let go of these fears and just do what's in the best interest of yourself and your family. There are many countries that you can go to where the cost of living is drastically lower. Many immigrants come here to this country so they can provide a better life for their family. In other words, they come in here to make money, and many times they send that money, aka US dollar, back to their home, to their families, because that money goes a long way. So folks are coming to benefit from it. We're just going to do the opposite. Since we got the US dollar, we can go to these places where many of these immigrants come from and live extremely well. And it's not even about living well, it's about living comfortably, having money left over to save, having money left over to invest, having money left over to go out to dinner a couple of times a week with your family, have money left over to put your kids in different activities, having some money left over so your kids can learn some new languages. And so if they ever decide to go back to the US, now they're speaking 2 or 3 languages. Having some free money just so you can relax and have a peace of mind and not have to struggle and work 24/7 like a crazy man. And like I say, my whole premise is this. You don't need to make 6 figures a year. You don't have to have a 6-figure a year business to do this. You don't have to be making $100,000 a year. You don't have to have $1 million a year business. If you can make about $25,000 a year, you could probably get by on $18,000 a year depending on where you at, what country you're in. Certainly in Colombia, you don't need $100,000 a year business. A lot of folks are signing up for customer service type jobs on sites like Indeed, and they doing customer service, making $15 an hour. May not be a lot in the US, but $1,500 an hour here, shoot, what's that? 15 times 40, that's $600 a week. I just paid this lady who was here from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. She was here for 6 hours. I paid her, what did I say, $450 50 pesos. I paid the $22.50. That's for 6 hours. So if you're making 6 hours for $22.50, if you're making $15 an hour, you're doing well here. $15 an hour. She was willing to essentially do the same amount of work for nearly the same 15 for 6 hours. So your $15 an hour can go well here. $10 an hour can go well here. If you got a $10 an hour virtual job online, you can do well. So enough rambling. My name is Cartez Ross, moveabroadandthrive.com. Listen, I'm putting together some programs, coaching programs, try and show y'all how to make money, how to make this transition, how to plan, how to do. So I'm putting all this stuff together. So check out the website, moveabroadandthrive.com. You'll see a link somewhere. I'm still putting this together. I don't know where the link is at, but as you can see, I'm not letting it stop me. If the link is there when you get there, great. If it ain't there when you get there, that's great too. I'm just starting. That's what I want you to understand. You just have to start. You just have to go. You just have to do it. But at some point soon, the link is going to be there. Just start. Whatever it is, let me coach you through. I can help you get to where you want to go in record time. I'll show you the way. Cartez, moveabroadandthrive.com.